Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. Through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. So if anybody's not aware of this is a journey of an investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategy called compound return investing. So the objective is try to get 201 trades, each with an average return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades. We do take into account losses. So for further details about how to join for less than $9 a month, information is available in the description below. Let's start with an update with MMTLP. So this is looking at the recent update with regard to the FAQs that FINRA posted. So what I've stated about that is that FINRA said that they have removed references to the registration of MMTLP as it believes it raises questions that are not relevant. So what I've said here is, so it looks like FINRA does not want to address questions about who created MMTLP and who was responsible for its illegal trading. So in their statement here, they've said they modified on March 27, 2023, all references to the registration of MMTLP shares, basically which they are saying is not relevant and was the main focus of the article. The registration status of MMTLP is determined under the Securities Act of 1933. So basically what this means is FINRA basically saying that this is not important and investigation of potential illegal trading of MMTLP is also not relevant. So continuing with that, there is an update in terms of the SEC. So there's a post here from Financial Services GOP who are saying that Gary Gensler is going to testify before the House Financial Services Committee on April the 18th. So if everybody checks that tweet out, and we can ask Patrick McHenry to ask obviously Gary Gensler, the chair of the SEC, whether or not they are doing enough to ensure that FINRA are not conflicted in their role due to any obviously due to them being funded by broker dealers, and also check whether or not short positions were closed in accordance to the securities legislation. So I believe that FINRA has a responsibility to ensure that that obviously takes place. The other update is with regard to Richard Hoffman, and he's posted here with regard to the case and the litigation. What I've said, obviously Richard has posted a video, so go ahead and check that video out. I will be posting an update on that video that Richard has shared. Finally, I'd like to give a shout out again to Financial Services GOP, who've also talked about the Republicans that are going to hold Gary Gensler accountable for his flagrant disregard for the law, jurisdiction and the APA. So hopefully more pressure on Gary means that obviously there are changes happening. Let's now have a look at an update for MULN Mullen Automotive. So shout out here to Frank Ness for an excellent article on his website, so go ahead and check that out. But the headline here is breaking news: Mullen Class 1 EVs have been spotted at the RMA Group. So let's delve a little bit deeper into what's happening. So it states in the article that the Class 1 EV cargo vans have been spotted at Randy Marion Automotive Group. The company said in an official report that the delivery of 6,000 EVs would take place by the end of March 2023. So we are almost there now. So we're looking at a $200 million purchase order. The rumor has come true, according to this article here. Now people like all of us investors are waiting for official confirmation of the delivery from the company or CEO soon, or very soon. So as soon as that happens, I do expect to hopefully see a significant bounce. So if we go back to February 28th, Mullen had just in excess of $87 million of cash or cash equivalents, and obviously expecting to receive an additional $110 million from firm commitments by June the 1st, 2023. So great news there. And the other thing in terms of Mullen Automotive in the article is we're going to look at what's happening to the stock price. So we know that It has been going down. It's definitely under some significant short attacks. However, today, before we look at the chart, we know it was up. Shareholders have become very wary of the declining share price despite very positive developments. So I think this is a stock that is under significant attack, potentially by hedge funds, shorts, etc. So the chairman, David Mitchery, is adding that since day one, we received overwhelming feedback for the vehicle, including the regional debut of the 2019 New York Auto Show. And final part of the article here, it also states here, we are excited to start the GT and GTRS program as of March 20th, 2023. Mullen is going to work to re-engineer the product to meet US standards. The EV supercar will be rebranded to sell under Mullen GT. So lots and lots of things happening, lots of positive developments. And obviously in terms of the price, we know it's not where it should be. So the CEO has hinted that a reverse stock split could still happen if it fails to meet the NASDAQ $1 bid. However, if we look at the date here, the date is September 2023. So I think there's still significant amount of time, but they are not ruling that out. Because obviously the priority is to stay on the NASDAQ. So if we now have a look at the 5-day chart, we know it is generally been trending downwards. So over the previous 5 days, overall down 13%. However, today at time of editing, up in excess of 11%, just now at around just over 10 cents. And we can see a strong reversal here, 28th of March, where it went close to the 9 cents, and hopefully this reversal continues. I finally like to finish off by having a quick update on GNS. So this is a stock that has been featured on a number of occasions on the channel. So shout out here to the CEO, Roger James Hamilton, who earlier tweeted a good settlement for all involved. Full details will be in a PR. Meanwhile, we continue to build a case versus naked shorts. Ridiculous, according to the share intel data, volume of naked shorts is going up. So we know that GNS again did run up very nicely, but since then it has been trending downwards. So what Roger is also saying here is 2 weeks in US, everything changed. GNS partners. We're also looking at legal settlement. The NFT launch we know was successful. GPT-4 was unleashed. Banks collapse. SEC crypto charged crypto. SEC charged Lindsay Lohan. The SEC charged naked shorts. Almost everything. So lots and lots of things have been happening. But the important tweet that I want to share with you in terms of just released here, 7:43 p.m. UK time, March 29th, and let's have a look at what it states here. So what Roger is saying is GNS or Genius Group has sent to Troika Media a non-binding offer to acquire TRKA together with a proposal on capital restructure as agreed with Jeffrey's terms are confidential. So this is huge news. This is a huge announcement. Offer approved by GNS board. Again, that's a bold statement, strong statement. Proceeding subject to TRKA go ahead or not. So now the ball is in the court of TRKA. So an offer is not a guarantee of acquisition. It will occur as acceptance. So DD approvals, etc. are required. So TRK is one of multiple companies GNS is in discussions with. However, in 2023, they're committed to an M&A strategy to get to critical mass to fight the naked short. So I give credit to Roger James Hamilton. I think, in my opinion, I think he's the best CEO of all small cap companies trading on the US market. I think he's very vocal, he's very honest, he's prepared to say things as they are. I wish all CEOs were like Roger. And this news that is just announced with regard to TRKA, I think this also spells bad news for shorts. Let's see what happens. However, although I'm saying it spells bad news for shorts, I will also say that we can never underestimate them because they will have access to the most underhand tactics that we can probably not even think about. We've had the U3 halt in MMTLP. Is there something else called a U24 halt, U72 halt? So let's see how this plays out. And finally, if you'd like to get live updates of stocks that we're looking at, as well as our weekly watch list and daily stock alerts, you certainly can join us for less than $9 a month. This will also give you access to the challenge. And thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.